restoring and healing the Japanese people by activating Pleiadian artifacts. July 13, 2013. It is with blessings that we shower upon you the sacred energy of the Creator. We are the Pleiadian consciousness, and we bring forward to you our infinite compassion for you to radiate and beam to every aspect of your reality upon the earth. We are with you. With our heart chakras we radiate our love from across the galaxy and reach out from beyond space and time to greet you now and in this moment with the power of the Divine Mother's energy. We are present. Bathing in the beauty of the new earth, we would like to bring you forward to a time when your energy upon the earth will be of great delight, joy, and bliss. A time when compassion and love for every person on the earth and the inner planes radiates the beauty of the Creator's heart chakra and soul. We will call this beautiful place the New Eden. From the very center and essence of the tree of life, we call out to the golden Christ consciousness light, which is the sacred sun of our inner DNA and the sacred core of our energy and being. We are one. Within the sacred earth upon this planet there are artifacts, well really, sacred energies and wisdom capsules that are stored within the earth that are from us, the Pleiadians. These sacred wisdom capsules hold much knowledge and much wisdom, much joy and much truth. We are offering now to each of you to restore and activate these sacred energies at this time if it is your wish to do so. One of these sacred artifacts is at the base of Mount Fuji, and by activating this sacred artifact you are able to energize the love and blessing contained within this pure, living, vibrational relic of your ancestry and history. By activating this sacred relic, you are able not only to heal the earth but to also stabilize and balance this area around Mount Fuji so that the danger that might be present within and around this sacred place could be healed, and those divine and beloved families around this area will have a safe and balanced space for those who might wish to remain there upon the earth. This is your choice, of course. Mount Fuji has long been a sacred place for the great goddess and for those in Imperial Japan to come to this beautiful place and lay offerings of deep love for their families for abundance, joy, and bliss, creating great abundance for all upon the planet. Because of karmic imbalances in this area, for so long upon the earth this sacred place was not able to be restored to its original intention as a very powerful shrine and healing place for all upon the earth. But now that much karma has been removed from Japan, and much has been balanced out with pure integrity and truth, it is now in the consciousness of the whole planet to restore this sacred place around Mount Fuji to its original design. This was a beautiful place that we, the Pleiadians, once came to as well outside of what you would have viewed as Lemuria to bring a higher consciousness to this place and to assist the people there in awakening their core DNA. It is the teachings of the great imperial goddess known as Amaterasu, as well as the great golden sun disk, that created and allowed the people to awaken the core of their DNA. Of course, you know that these were simply symbols left in antiquity, but the true teachings of the people of the Amaterasu were those who understood that the core of their being was the great central sun. It is also the reason to this day that the people of Japan remain isolated from the rest of the world in many ways, because like the Israeli people their karmic group originates from the most sacred and beautiful Pleiadian energy and light. By activating this sacred temple upon the grid you are able to not only heal the people of Japan, but also to heal yourselves and the earth, allowing for more light to shower across the entire planet. There are many ancient kamisus from around the world that are willing and able to assist this place at this time, as well as many sacred Buddhas and other divine priests and priestesses that will support this at this time. To achieve this awakening, it is simply to be in intention to do and be so with the assistance of love toward all aspects of the Japanese people. It is our wish at this time for all karmic energies associated with Japan to be dissolved and healed, as those energies no longer serve and they no longer help any upon the earth to have this duality. The Japanese people have long held a very high integrity with their ancestors, and while yes, there has been much hurt and harm across the world on the part of many, it is our wish that these divisions be completely healed and the integrity of the ancestors restored, for they are your ancestors as well. There are many beloved Buddhas that inhabit Japan, not simply Lord Buddha. These Buddhas, while perhaps not having recognition like the other energies on the planet, are deeply and powerfully activated and aware at each moment upon the earth. The Buddha energy is much older than even the Sanskrit teachings or the Indian Vedic teachings, and go very deeply back to a part of your DNA that is Lemurian in origin. The Buddhas have many levels, as you can see in the Tibetan teachings, where the mandalas show that there are deep layers upon layers of energies that are inhabited within the Buddha Dharma. In truth, the chakra system you have been given has been eased upon you, for there would simply be too many layers of energies for you to understand at your level of being and consciousness. However, with the restoration of the sacred Kami temple in Japan at the base of Mount Fuji, the true Buddha Dharma and the true chakra system of your Pleiadian ancestors from Japan can be fully restored through the teachings of those who inhabit the island of Japan and those spiritual teachers that are connected to Mount Fuji. Each of the teachers on Mount Fuji are deeply connected in the inner planes, and so with simply your intentions they can facilitate this experience instantly, as by your simple agreement as empowered and enlightened beings, they will know they have permission to move forward. This is sacred permission from the Creator. Many of you have enjoyed sacred trips to Japan and also enjoyed much of the beautiful, wonderful, and spectacular media that has been brought over to your countries at many levels. There is so much wisdom from the sacred aspects of the Japanese people that can come forward when you are ready, especially through ancient pictographs which were once the ancient science. But it is the Japanese concept of honor and integrity that we would also like to bring forward for you, for this pure energy of divine love that is graced among the Japanese people can be restored, and the pure energy of the sacred ultimate Kami-da can be restored with deep blessings and peace. You must know that all the kami upon the planet in the Japanese culture were once degraded into the false teachings of good and evil, as the culture was trying to integrate an imperial culture much like that of the Egyptian Empire. However, the original teachings of the kami were sacred and much like those of the angels that you know and have come to know as simply aspects of you within your DNA. There are so many levels to your sacred DNA that it would be impossible at this present time to map them all, but you will eventually, and you will know that each piece is an aspect of divinity. And so, we would like to say now that the true Garden of Eden upon the earth was within the sacred place that you call Japan, and we realize and know how profound a state this is for you, but since Eden was an energetic place and since this sacred temple was etheric as well, it is appropriate at this time to reveal this to you. You simply were not ready as a culture and a people for this understanding to emerge, for you would never have accepted it. The beauty of Japan is absolute, for many of you who have traveled there have felt the powerful effects of its healing energies, and of the powerful heart chakra that exists there. All of this will be overseen by the energies of Lady Kuan Yin, and it is her great delight to facilitate this at this time. Please affirm out loud or in your mind, I, as an ascended being upon the earth, accept healing for Japan and her people. I ask that waves and waves of light be sent to Japan, healing her and healing the place under Mount Fuji, restoring this sacred energy and her people to the integrity and honor they once had. I, out of pure love and from the Creator, send light and love now to heal all process in Japan, knowing that by doing so I will be able to one day take an actual physical trip to Japan to meet with the sacred energies and ancestors there for my own spiritual healing. I thank you. Please know that each of you here who are reading this was, of course, known to us, and that the potential of you being here at this time was also known. So, it is with great love and blessings we thank you for your assistance. We are the Pleiadian consciousness, and it is our deep love to come forward in these new energies to assist with grounding and anchoring the mother consciousness into the planet. With deep love and blessings, the Pleiadians. Channeled by Leslie Hicks.